Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new to the channel. My name is Fransica Brackin John. Welcome to the channel, you guys. The Lord was speaking this really good, excuse me, Abba, message to me, right, in my spirit, right? And before I even go into that, he told me he want me to put out this one because it's two message. He said, in this time, many of you all, there is certain things that the Lord would have tell you. He say in this time, just like how witches back then. He said there are certain individuals when they suspect that they are witch, they would how to say try to prove that they are witch or by throwing them in water, and if you survive that, then that means you're a witch and we go and burn you. But if you ain't survive it, you ain't going to be, then that means you're now a witch, right? So it's not a problem. But I'm dying. To prove your point, I will have to die to prove your point. The Lord say, much like some of these individuals back then, the Lord say, some of you all have some individuals in your life, and you were like John. There's a part in scriptures that said John, the guy that they put on the island of Patmos. I'm pronouncing that correctly. He was put in boiling water and he survived. And the Lord say, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace, and they survive. Daniel the prophet in the lion's den, and he survived. He said, for some of you all, there is going to be individuals based on the stuff that you survive through. Instead, they take it as the Lord is with you and you're truly one of his own, and he watches over his word to perform it, saying, saying, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. Instead, they see it as the hand of the Most High God protecting you. They rather, because they do not want to listen to the word, oh God and my Redeemer, that is coming out of your mouth, because those words that is coming out of your mouth is calling them for renewing and for changing of ways, and they're like pigs in the mud. They like those kind of ways. They will not accept accept you as a prophet of the Most High God, no matter how clear it is in front of their faces, says the Most High God. They rather twist it and spin it to say the reason why you survive is because you is this, is because you're a witch, is because you're a warlock. The Lord say, many of you all in this time are going to be termed to be demons, going to be termed to be this, because your enemies would have tried all kind of things, and you still standing. And you still standing, says the Most High God. They would have tried all kind of things, and you still standing. The Lord say, in this time, he said, when individuals, there is going to be, for some of you all who have the gifts, you would have prophesied certain things over some individual's life, and I've seen some of my prophecies come to pass. It ain't really nice, because when you prophesy bad things over individual or over the Lord say announce something and you see it start to come to pass, there is going to be, especially if it's not good thing, there is going to be individuals that is going to look upon you and say you are the cause of that, not knowing it's their own unrighteous ways that bring about these kinds of plagues upon them. For instance, the Lord say fornication, adultery, do not do those things. There is individuals, when you proclaim and you say fornication and adultery is not something to do, oh God and my Redeemer, because it says in Deuteronomy, cursed is anyone who do not, oh God, listen to the voice of the Lord's angels, which is his messengers. And now some of them are going through some curses, and they are going to blame you, that is you who cursed them, not knowing it's because they choose to not listen to you. And like Jeremiah, when Jeremiah was prophesying to the children of Israel and telling them that if they don't turn from their wicked ways, Babylonian army is going to come and take them away. He said there is going to be individuals in this time that is, because of their hardness to not listen to some of you all, warning is meeting the consequences of certain unrighteous lifestyle, and they have it as you are putting a plague upon them. When it wasn't you putting a plague upon them, you were trying to warn them to prevent what you see was coming, and they were looking at you like if you were a crazy person, like you are a mad person, like whatever it is, because they did not want to stop. But some of them are has time to reap the consequences for their actions. And now, in this time, they are going to paint many of you all as a witch, that you caused this to happen and you caused that to happen, not knowing is because you choose not to listen. Oh God and my Redeemer, there is consequences for not living a righteous life. Curses of sicknesses, all kind of things is coming about because individuals choose not to listen to what, oh God, to the voice of the Most High God that is speaking through his beloved in the earth realm. Do you understand what the Lord is saying? He said, think it. There's a path in scriptures that say, think it good when they persecute you for righteousness' sake, for so they persecute the prophets of old. When the Lord make these comparisons, because you are one. And I'm talking about some of you all who may have a platform or have certain things. Some of you all maybe just see some of your girlfriends or your past friends or whatever, your colleagues or whatever it is, lifestyle ain't good, and you just tell them that, and some girl, don't do that, that not right, that could cause certain kind of sicknesses and certain kind of things to happen, and don't do that, and wherever it is, don't go and don't cheat, don't do that, don't commit adultery, all these kind of things, this can happen to you, and you just tell them that, and when it does fall upon them, they ain't listen to you, and it does fall upon them, they see it as you are the one that caused the curse. It's a blessing and a curse to be a prophet. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. The Lord says, because you are highly anointed and protected, that is why no weapon formed against you didn't prosper. But they want to take it as if you're a witch. You gain all of the anointings and the gifts is coming from Beelzebub. Remember, they call Jesus Christ that also. So think it not strange. Stay blessed, stay strong. Praise your name.